participate in Mrs. Universe, Mrs. For the first time. Saudi is here to make history. So well-known model and influencer Rumi Al-Khattani is all set to represent Saudi Arabia at the Miss Universe pageant 2024, which is scheduled to take place on 18th of September in Mexico.
Crowned as Miss Saudi Arabia, Rumi has represented the kingdom in multiple international competitions, and she also holds titles such as Miss Middle East and Miss Arab World Peace 2021, and according to Lovin Riyadh.
So this will be the first time the Kingdom of Saudi has made its debut at Miss Universe. And as you said, it's according to Lovin Riyadh, which is one of our sister pages in Saudi. If you want the latest on what's happening in Saudi, do go check it out. But interestingly, the comments on the post aren't really supporting it, and I think it's because of the way that the announcement pictures were portrayed.
100%. Mainly, it has had a lot of controversy because of the flag. The flag has the La ilaha illallah. People were like, why are you using that? Why don't you just like use the actual, like plain Saudi flag? Now, I think honestly...
Can you explain what that is?
So technically Saudi is a Muslim country, and that is like, it's very significant for Islam. Because the Kaaba is there, people go there, and that's where they practice their religion. So the flag La ilaha illallah is like someone, if it's like the Shahada, if let's say someone wants to convert to Islam, all that they need to do is say La ilaha illallah, Muhammad Rasulullah. And the Saudi flag has like that, and it has the other flag. So people attacked her because like she did not actually have the Saudi flag, but rather she had the La ilaha illallah. Which technically I think honestly it's kind of like unfair, because in that case she still is showing she still is showing that she is a proud Muslim. She didn't show like, oh yeah, I'm not Saudi or something like that. She probably said that in the competition. But I think that's why people attacked her.
Well, it is. I think the act of her joining shows that the tides for Saudi are changing, and we've watched with keen interest over the last couple of years how the country has shifted dramatically. Cinemas, concerts, world-class events are now drifting into Saudi, and this is just a small mark in terms of a female representing Saudi on a world stage. But then the comments coming through on the Lovin Riyadh pager, it shows what the people are saying. They just kind of, it's actually more, as you said, it's about the flag, because it's like, don't touch the flag. I don't even want to actually read them out, because some are a bit negative, but I don't want to host it. But there's a mixed, I don't want to host the negativity, but there is a mixed response to her representing Saudi and the images that they shared, which I think seems to be more of the issue.
Yeah, I think honestly, like, people are going to have opinions no matter what, and specifically like because like Saudi has recently opened up, and it has become like a different country, according from like what we knew Saudi used to be. So because of that, people are like, oh yeah, why aren't you not holding the Saudi flag? Why are you not doing this? Why are you not doing that? And they're very, very like, I would say, pinpointing on every little detail, when in fact her holding the La ilaha illallah is a very, very big movement. Because like back then, like when someone says like La ilaha illallah, people would associate that with terrorism. Because like, like that's what terrorists would be like, oh La ilaha illallah, boom, we're bombing you. But back then, of course, like with like like other like organized, like let's say terrorist organizations, but that is like I would say the phrase of Islam. So even if she like held it and did not hold the like Saudi flag with like the plain one, that's fine. Just like they're just commenting.
It's interesting to see how cities and cultural norms can change. And just because these are the times that we grew up in, or these are the times that we live in, does not mean that in 20 years' time things will be the same. Saudi 100%. Even, 20, 30, 40 years ago, back in the 70s, had a totally different culture.
True.
And just because for the last 20, 30 years it's been something, doesn't mean that we're not going to see a massive shift. And these types of announcements will become more normal. But as always, you guys are here for the comments. So if you want to jump onto the Lovin Riyadh page, give it a follow, and you can get more updates on that story there.